Alright guys, welcome back to the next edition of As the Wheel Turns. I will be your host, Tobar, superstar extraordinaire. Feel free to laugh at me. Okay, I looked at the map from, this is a different day as far as you're concerned, but it's the same day for me because I made this video the other day. Time travel is real. Don't let nobody tell you different, right? But anyway, I decided that the original road I was driving on was the right way. And the hills have high country. So I'm gonna ride all day over here. So when you're riding all day, now you gotta think the GoPro only gonna capture so much, right? Because this particular GoPro that I use only gets 1 hour of video. Because if you plug in a mic to it, it keeps the back screen on, and that's just what you get. And I'm gonna go buy another GoPro this afternoon. Well, they probably ain't a Best Buy around here, so I probably won't buy one this afternoon. But I do gotta buy another one. And I'm not gonna get the one with the backlit LED screen because it sucks up a half an hour of power. Because my GoPro 5 session is not doing its job. I mean, it's just at 1 hour of time, well, no, at half an hour, the audio cuts off on it because the GoPro gets hot. And so then I end up making all of these videos, trucking videos and everything, and the audio is lost. And it really saddens me. Anything, oh God, if there's one, a lot of things make me mad, right? I'm normal, I'm human, and I get mad. But I don't get mad very often or near as much as most people. But the things that really just piss me off to all high heaven is wasting my time. Because I have an opinion that God only gives you a finite amount of time, and then you're done, right? Now, however that time is spread out in your history, like talking. When I talk to someone, if they are wasting my time, eventually I just stop talking to them. Because if they're wanting to hear me, if they're wanting to spend time with my mouth, then they better follow my advice if that's what they want to hear. Because I mean, what else is there to talk about, right? What the fuck is going on? So I really get upset about that kind of stuff, and I get really upset if the GoPro listens to me for an hour and there's no audio on it. I'm the kind of guy that will break something at that point, right? I'll put it down and I'll sledgehammer the damn GoPro, because it's not going to waste anybody else's time again. But I'm trying to be conservative and adult, right? So I figure this GoPro, that it's not working, the audio's not working, I can still use it right here, right? Going this way or that way or that way. I can still use it for many purposes. Its life is not over. I've just got to repurpose it. There's a tool for every need, and you just got to use the right one for it. So I'm going to go off and spend a couple $100 and buy another GoPro. That looks just like my uncle's house. And go on, just move on down the road, right? Move on down the road, because that's what we do when As the Wheel Turns. We move on down the road. We're motivating. Where the hell is that rider go? All this property is posted. This is a damn road we're on. It is County Road 8 in West Virginia. And that truck that I seen earlier that came down it went down this road. It's funny, you get when you've been driving for a while, you ain't afraid of these kind of roads. You might get out here and wonder, damn, I hope it goes through. I'm going to keep on going. Oh, look, it's a 1-lane road ahead. That's just spectacular. And see what you get. But he might have been going to there might be a mining company back here. I mean, this gravel on this road is pretty new gravel, in my opinion. It doesn't have that, it still has powder in it. So it's new. Oh, look, there's a creek over there on that private property. I really dig creeks. Might do some catfishing in the creek. Well, I might want to ride over here. Yeah, that's much better riding over there. Whoa, there I go talking crap. See, that's a nice driveway there. It might be a road. No, it's not a road. Let's get up here to this one-lane road and see what's going on. Let's power into it. So this weekend, I know this might, well, no, I'll save that, and I'll save that for later. I'm just going to not tell you that. I don't get so afraid of riding on gravel. I mean, I grew up riding on gravel. You're probably like, well, you're a novice rider. Yes, I am a novice rider, again, because it's been so long since I rode regularly. But I grew up riding regularly. Actually, your best riders are dirt riders. Look at all the birdies. Oh, somebody shot him. Somebody shot her. I mean, there's a hole right there. Well, unless the animals made that hole. That's just sad. Poor little critter. Ow, what's going on here? Oh, I'm getting stuck on my thing. Big buzzards. You know, this is really sad. Yeah, she got hit by a car and the buzzards are opening her up, but they're doing a good job cleaning her, and that's what their job is. It sounds hard and bad, but the buzzards have got a job to do. I was thinking about turning this into a scrambler with the seat extension kit, and you take the fender off. I'm not sure. What do y'all think? I'll insert a picture right here of what this bike looks like as a scrambler, and you guys can tell me what you think I should do. I just don't know. I mean, why should I mess up something that works perfectly well just for a vanity reason? It would raise the seat height to this level. Let's see how that feels. Yeah, I could still sit flat-footed. That wouldn't be a problem. Alright, it's been long enough. I better go back and find out what's going on. Oh look, they got a Christmas tree right there on their posted property. This is some beautiful hills have I country. You know, people, all you people that live out in the Midwest and stuff, purple means you cannot trespass or they'll kill you and eat you. That live in the Midwest. Have you ever thought about the fact that all of our ancestors came from somewhere else? Even, I might as well delve into this subject. Even the Indians came from somewhere else. We like to act like that this country belonged to the Indians. My grandmother's an Indian. I can talk about this. Don't say anything, and if you do, screw off. Anyway, so this country did not belong to the Indians. The Indians came across the land bridge back during the Ice Age, and that's when they inhabited this country. There may have been other Indians here that they ate for dinner, and then them Indians was gone. I don't know. I don't believe scientists know anything, and I believe they know some stuff they don't tell us. But anyway, so the Indians came across the land bridge and they made this country their own. Just like when the damn Europeans got here and made this country their own. But nobody ever says that. Well, you know, because that's just not a popular, politically correct opinion, I would assume. But that's how it works. Everybody started from somewhere and went somewhere else. Now, I don't care where you went, and I don't, I mean, of course, everything that we did was terribly wrong. But you know what? The Indians were just as savage as we was, because we're all human, and we all come from an interconnected gene pool. Even them same Indians that came across the land bridge were still Europeans at one time. Actually, they was Mongols that came up through Russia, so they have your Asian blood in them and all that kind of stuff. And that's some cool information. So in a way, we can say the Chinese. Let's say the Chinese. the Chinese settled America before the Europeans because of that reason. Now, some people will talk about life out of Africa and all that, and I totally don't believe anything about the life out of Africa thing. They're finding too many subspecies that was existing at the same time that Lucy was existing in Africa. So, and they're finding them, the Donovans, and some of them date back 55,000 years, and they was in well, they was all over the East, Asia, and all different places, and they intermingled with Neanderthal also. And then when we came along, we intermingled back with Neanderthal and the Donovans, and they have other species that fall in there. I was looking at a news article about it was a recreation of a Donovan. Now, they would not know anything about hair color, eye color, or skin color, but they're still doing DNA. But they definitely got bone structure that they, over time, right? And it's definitely not an out of Africa character. No, not at all. It's more American Indian, actually, with some Asian thrown in. That's what they really reminded me of. And a lot of people don't even believe in evolution. And I'll tell you what, I do believe in evolution, but not in the way that you might think about evolution, since I believe in God and all that. Why? Well, okay, God made Adam and Eve in His image, right? Well, I don't mean anything, because if you refer back to Genesis, you'll see that when they got kicked out of the garden, they had to go dwell among the other tribes. Well, where the hell did these other tribes come from? I mean, he didn't say go dwell among a pack of monkeys. They said tribes. When you're thinking back to Judea and everything, they talked about people in tribes. Let's see, that's private property, it looks like. Where is that one-way road? So I guess we're going this way. So that means that there was something, there was someone living outside of the Garden of Eden at that time in biblical history, right? For them to go dwell amongst them. Nobody talks about that. What were the tribes? I have my opinion of what the tribes was. Because in God's 7 days of creating the earth, and that's all good, right? We don't know His time frame in millennia. How long was it? How long was the earth? How old was the earth in millennia before He made man? I personally believe that if you're going to believe the God story, and I don't care if you believe God's story, creation story, or whatever, so I make up my own story as I go. I think that God made people before He made Adam and Eve, and He may have said, I'm just not happy with these guys, they're assholes, and so He made another story, and another story, and another story. Alright? Or you could really go crazy with it and maybe say, well, according to other people, they don't give creationism to our God. They have creationism in their own religion. So maybe they were created by their own God, because God never said, I am the only God. He said He's a jealous God. You can't have any other gods before me. Now, a lot of people will also go, well, He's talking about money and education and material things. Well, how do you know that? You're just making it up, just like I'm making this up. You don't have any more right to make up and push onto me your beliefs than I have any right to push my beliefs onto you. My beliefs are just an opinion that's always evolving. Hi, Mr. Bull, how you doing? All right, somebody done branded your ass. All right. Well, you're pretty young. You're cute, Bull. Bye. Where's he going? I wasn't going to hurt him. I just wanted to say hi. Mr. Bull, come back, Mr. Bull. Mr. Bull. Where you going, Mr. Bull? How you doing? You got flies all over you. You don't know what I am, do you? You've probably never seen a motorcycle. It's okay. So anyway, that's just my opinion on one issue, dealing with God. And I should probably delve into this more, because I used to drive my preacher freaking crazy. Because I would tell him, dude, you don't know nothing. All you're doing is living on faith. And I can have the beliefs that I believe and still be living on faith, right? But he would just get all upset and wanna cry. Isn't that awful that I had that effect on a preacher when I was 13 years old? God, I'm a bastard. I'm pretty sure he thought I was a bastard too. But I'm not. I was born in the middle of all the kids, so I definitely know my papa. And he's definitely my papa. Anyway, we'll talk to you guys later. Me and the bull are going to have a conversation. You guys make sure you turn in for the next episode of As the Wheel Turns.